Have you ever been in a situation where you feel like you're supposed to be doing something, but your fears or your uncertainty or the unknown of the world is holding you back? I can say I can relate to that. And being here right now, talking to you about the Amber's Here poem hits home because this poem is about me having a conversation, but like seeking God and asking Him for confirmation for what I'm feeling inside and internally. Knowing that my voice is the answer and that I need to use it to help His people, and that it's imperative for me to show up, to stop from being hidden and to be seen. And in order to fulfill my purpose and my calling, that I have to show up. And it was a hard poem to share. I wrote it and I kept it for a really long time. I kind of fought a little bit of coming out of my shell because I'm like, oh, I want to stay private. The world is cold. People are going to judge me. I don't want to be judged. All kinds of things. And I decided that this is something that I had to get over, conquer. And I did by showing up. And so I'm telling you that if there's something you feel called to do, figure out and pray and ask God if what you're supposed to do is really something you're supposed to do. Or if you might just be, it's something you want to do, but it's not really aligned to your purpose. I feel really fortunate to be able to have written this poem, and not only just writing it, but sharing it with you, because it was the introduction unto my poetry and coming out of hiding and saying that the fear of rejection, lack of selection. And what I mean by that is it's like, oh my gosh, when you get on social media and you put out your content, I'm sure you can relate about this too. Sometimes people don't see it. And it feels so discouraging. And it's like, why am I doing this? I'm not being seen. I'm going through the motions. But then it's like, going through the motions? If you're doing what you're supposed to do and what you're called to do, and you've talked to God and you've consulted with Him and you feel aligned with Him, girl, what are you doing? I had to tell myself that. You've already asked God. He said so. So what are you doing? You're now taking it in your own hands by making the decision because you don't want to feel the feelings of rejection, lack of selection. Basically what the poem says, you're going to stay in hiding because of those things? Absolutely not. And so you have to really consult with God. And once you realize that God is ultimately in control and that what people do, what people say, okay, this is not about me anymore. And it's about serving my purpose. And whatever that looks like for you, I hope that you can connect with God to find that thing. And this is the beginning. I look at my YouTube channel and I'm like, yikes. I was just like, whoa. Like right now, I think I have 91 subscribers. When I came back to YouTube, I had 86. So technically it's like not that many people have added me yet, or subscribed, and my views are just kind of mid. But honestly, there's more to life than the analytics. That one person that heard this poem might be inspired to pursue whatever it is that they want to do. And I feel like that's what it's all about. And I'm encouraging you to listen to God. And it's okay if it doesn't feel comfortable or you don't feel all the way together, because more than likely it's not going to be all together. You have to build the ship as you go, right? And when you do that, with God by your side, man, you're going to get to your destination. And when you do, it's going to feel good. So I'm telling myself the same thing. When I get to the destination of where God wants me to be, I can't wait to see how it feels. And I'm glad to be starting here with you all and sharing this poem in the beginning of my journey. And let's see what happens. But I would lie to you if I said that I was super comfortable, that I was super ready, that I was, all the way in for sure. Because what God says goes, right? But it was just like the fear of putting myself back out there. And then another thing that's really important for you guys to understand is I've had several attempts at this. I've tried several times with different businesses, different concepts, different ideas. But the one thing I didn't do was be me. I was never able to focus 100% on being myself, just being me. I was in a corporate bubble at one point. I just had so many hurdles and so many different things that I tried and didn't try, and so now it's exciting to see where this goes. And so check out the poem if you haven't already. It's called Amber's Here, and please like, subscribe, and join my journey. Follow me. And also, when I say join my journey, join me on the journey by like getting on your journey, because I'm telling you that I want you to succeed just as bad as I want to succeed. I want you to win just as bad as I want to win. This is not one-sided. Like I'm over here uplifting you and telling you you can do it, while over here showing you like, hey, if I can get on this mic and I can get in front of this camera, not necessarily being the most comfortable right off the bat, you can too. Do whatever it is that you can do, whatever it is that you want to do. It might not be getting on camera, but whatever it is, you can do it.